Welcome back, another episode. Episode 11 of Chicago Police Season 11 is titled The Waterline Intelligence Caught a Robbery, Homicide. Their heist included a body. Marcella's body was there. She was the residence's housekeeper. All she wanted was an umbrella. Her death was caused by an umbrella. She caught the robbers off guard. In revenge, they shot her point blank in the skull. It's possible that they had masks on when they broke into the house. That wouldn't clarify why they felt compelled to murder Marcella. Additionally, they completed the residence robbery without being noticed by any cameras. Marcella's body was recovered by the homeowner. She stopped by to see how the new dog was doing during her lunch break. She contacted the police as soon as she noticed the body. Because she was experiencing shock, she also called for an ambulance. The husband left the puppy with the neighbors until he returned home. George is known by the moniker Butchie. He used to be an excellent criminal informant. Then he stopped being trustworthy. He was unwilling to put in the work. All he wanted was to get paid. That's the reason he frequently arrived late. With him, it was never about the greater good. Since Atwater last spoke with Butchie, he hasn't changed. Butchie continued to concentrate on getting paid. He gave up calling the fence that. He assumed that would be all, but Atwater told him it wouldn't be. This fence needs an introduction from Butchie. Atwater acted as if he was selling something. He brought Butchie up to the man. Because the fence doesn't like or trust Butchie, it was an issue. He refers to him as the village idiot outright. Butchie never said that he asked the fence who was selling to him, even though the fence might have easily murdered him. He reasoned that if he had names, the fence would know to be wary of him, and he would get paid more. He refused to do business with him in part because of this. Or Atwater, Mark Young served as the go-between. It is he who transports the pilfered items to the perimeter. The fence didn't believe he was involved in any of the robberies. Mark was quite youthful. He was keen to establish his worth. It's likely that he believed that assisting in supplying the fence with the goods would give him street cred. He had been buying drinks for the robbers for weeks since he was so eager to work with them. Someone was made to sit on Young's property. Others were seated at Young's preferred bar. Butchie needs to track down these folks. His relative joined them in their run. Because Butchie said Marcus was a nice man, he had Marcus choose between his friends and family. He went with his pals. A residence is robbed by them. After a police chase, Marcus slammed into a wall, and they fled with the car. His alleged companions deserted him. Butchie wanted to know these men's names, so he went to the police. They let his relative perish in the vehicle accident. Atwater was going to tell Butchie that he couldn't murder them. They follow the book for everything, he claimed. And Atwater was going to arrest Butchie if he found him attempting to identify these men. When issues started to arise with Atwater, they continued to investigate their new suspect. Keep this in mind, Dr. Westbrook. The man died under Atwater's direction. Even Westbrook's widow held him accountable for her husband's passing. 2 men were hurt in this incident. Atwater made his way to the other man. When Mrs. Westbrook saw him at the school, it all made sense. She proceeded to his workspace. She attempted to give Atwater the money she had brought with her. She desired payment for the services he rendered to her. She is not looking for his sympathy or generosity. She merely wants him to stop being around her family. If he didn't give up attempting to help, she was threatening to get a restraining order. Atwater went back to her casework. They deduced the identities of the other men involved in the theft. Just as Atwater was about to make an arrest, Butchie arrived with a gun. In the end, Butchie killed the man. He was about to face murder charges. He had to be arrested by Atwater. Because Atwater revealed Butchie Young's name, Internal Affairs may question him. He even displayed a picture of Young in front of him. While Butchie did kill someone in front of Atwater, he hadn't slain Young. For more videos, subscribe.